Good afternoon, everybody. I'm out and about this afternoon. I'm out in Selkirk, Manitoba today. And look what we've got to take a look at this afternoon. We're at Selkirk's Marine Museum. It's a National Historic Site. Most of these were abandoned for quite a while, and a group got together and decided to save them. And they've been taking care of them all these decades. And yeah, it was designated a National Historic Site because of it. And it's amazing. I'm down here this afternoon. I came down actually to check out the ice break. Now I'm going to ask everybody to jump in again, because again, I don't know really what I'm looking at. My dad was a commercial fisherman. He had boats that big. But yeah, they were used for fishing. I think lots of these ones, well, some of them were used for fishing. Some of them were used for stock to send dry goods and stuff up north to the people, the communities up north that depended on it. And they were all wood burning tugs. As far as I know, they were wood burning tugs. And some of them used like 60 cords of wood, of birch, every single week. And yeah, so you can imagine the forests that were depleted in this area in order to keep those things going. Yeah, you can see that they had the icebreakers out, but spring is not quite here, because when that river starts rolling, it starts rolling, yeah, really fast. And it's actually quite beautiful to watch, because some of those big chunks of ice are absolutely huge. They're like little glaciers in themselves. Yeah, but let's go over there and take a look. Isn't that neat? So these big ships, these numbers here, these big ships, I guess, would get docked in here for repairs. I'm not sure. Again, I'm going to ask people to jump in and explain things. But yeah, let's go over and take a look at those tugs over there. I guess you would call them tugs, right? Yeah, lots of things sticking out here. Okay, what do we got? Oh, wow. Oh, we got all kinds of stuff to be looking at. Look at those boats. Is that ever neat? Okay. Yeah, hope I can get onto those boats. Hope they don't lock off like the stairs. Now, how do I get down here? Here. Oh, look at that. All the branches growing in there. Wow. Wow, that just looks like it needs a coat of paint. Emptied out. Yeah. Pick up some 2x10s. Replace all those boards. Nice coat. Fiberglass coating. Oh, yeah. Uh-oh. Wow, nice. Nice. Oh, neato. Okay, I'm excited about this now. There's another one. Is it the same one? I don't know. It looks maybe a little bit smaller. What does it say? Over these boats that they lowered off the side. These the lifeboats, maybe. Look at it. Are these the engines? What are these? You guys, oh, look at an anchor. Oh, excited I get over this stuff. Is that ever neat? See, they just leave this stuff out. You know, we're so lucky to live in a place that, you know, you don't have people coming in here and, oh, I need that piece. Oh, that'll work. And start stripping these down. Look at, oh yeah, this just makes me want to come out here with some gardening tools and look at all the weeds and stuff growing in there. I mean, it kind of looks neat with the weeds and stuff, but yeah. See, you know, I learned so much when we did that tractor explore. Everybody gave me such great insight to everything, and I learned so much, you know. Maybe you guys can all do me the same favor this time. Look at this stuff. Holy moly. Yeah, this is all guy stuff for sure. I don't understand. To me, it's just sculpture. Look at it. Isn't that beautiful? Like, it's beautiful. I put that in my garden. Yeah, I'm gonna need lots. Maybe there's some plaques or stuff on some of this stuff. I'm sure they wouldn't display this without, you know, giving some kind of information on what we're looking at. Maybe it's just buried in the snow. Is it ever nice out today? Oh yeah, look at. There's something. Lead pot used to melt lead for making fishnet sinkers. Oh yeah, and look at, you can see all the lead coating on the inside. I guess I shouldn't be rubbing it and stuff. That's not good for you. But you can imagine, those guys handling that stuff all the time. That would have been pretty rough. What do we got here? Oh, some Hudson Bay stuff. I love Hudson Bay. What do we got going on here? A tramway. What? Go by horses. And it hauled freight. Oh, okay, I can see the tires. Oh. Oh, okay. That's before, like, trains came? Huh, interesting. Okay, so you can see that these are all being maintained. Look how beautiful maintained they were. And they were like deserted. A lot of these were like abandoned for quite a while, and the group got together, Now don't take anything I say as fact, because half the time I'm just talking off a little bits of information that I pick up here and there when I'm in the Manitoba Historical Society site, or, you know, on Wikipedia sometimes. Yeah. And I actually remembered, because I think this site was one of the free sites this past summer, right, for Canada's Confederation. And they had a lot of these sites. You look, you go inside, and, like, you can go inside of these. It's not open now. It'll be, yeah, May long weekend, I guess, that they'll open up the museum. So I'm not going to be able to get inside today. I might be able to get on the decks. That would be nice. Look at that. There's a lighthouse over there and a family. Isn't that neat? Yeah. And they got this right down on the riverbank for everybody just to stop and take a look. So make sure when you come to Manitoba that you put Selkirk on your visiting list, because this is super interesting. I mean, how often do you get to see stuff like this? Like never. Yeah, I think you have to be an engineer to understand this stuff. But isn't that neat? You can just tell it's old too, eh? Okay, I'll just be quiet for a little while so everybody can enjoy. Oh, I'm gonna get some nice pictures today too. Hope everybody's having a wonderful day. Look at how blue our sky is here. Yeah, it's gonna melt lots in the next couple of days if it stays like this. Yeah, see, they need to get those layers off. Look at all the dings and everything along the side, right? Yeah, I bet you that's just working bumps, right? Hitting the shore, hitting other boats, hitting the dock. Gotta kind of watch the ground with all the snow and ice and still. But isn't that neat? Is that ever a neat boat? See, look at all the portholes. And actually, if this is it the Keewatin or the Killarney? If it was one of them, these would have been bunks for the workers, right? But then they were all taken out to make room for cargo. Like I said, the communities up north depended when there was no railway and no roads. They depended on these boats to get their food to them, their supplies. Look at that lifeboat up there. Holy cow. It's gonna fall apart. Love the Canadian flag. Love to represent. Neato. Okay. See, and this park was just put together by some people that saw the boats lying around going bad. They saved them. They've been taking care of them. They got something in a case there. What is that? It's the motor. Oh, and they put it in a case to protect it. That's neat. And protect the other ones. Oh, I see. Okay. Oh, look at the wood seat. See, I guess where the steering wheel would have been. I mean, the steering wheel might have even been there at one time, and somebody decided to cut it off. Those look like cuts. They look like old cuts, but they look like cuts. Is that ever neat? Really neat. Oh, look at me. Look at this big ice patch that I'm on. It's just pure ice. Gotta be careful. Oh, the Kenora, that's what it was called. Wonderful. Wonderful. Okay, what have we got here? It says Selkirk Navigation Office. This is the original navigation office that was formerly located on Selkirk Dock. in the waterfront. It was built in the 1920s. Okay. See all this stuff they saved? Isn't that neat? Look at this. See, these are the kind of boats my dad had. Oh, look at, and there's a little wooden boat up on top. I guess that was the lifeboat. Can I read that? Jackie S. This is an all-wood white fish boat. Was the last of her kind to operate on Lake Winnipeg. I can't remember, but he's saying who it was built by in Selkirk. I can't read the date. But it was named after his granddaughter. See, it's like a little house. A little house on his boat. Yeah, my dad had me out on his boat a couple of times. Super scary. Yeah, I did it because I love my dad, but if I had my preference, I would stay on land, that's for sure. Okay, let's go look at something else. I'm glad I came now because I could imagine probably in the summertime that this place is pretty busy. Holy moly, this is a big one. I don't know what that is. See how smart you guys are? Yeah, you guys can tell me what that is. That would be pretty impressive. Oh, is that the stern of a ship? just all rotten. I guess it was the part that held the engine. There's some important part. Yeah, some pretty good dings in that. Yeah, they just keep them painted. What does it say? Oh, I'll tell myself what this is. Yeah, I'm the smarty pants. Granite Rock. Granite Rock was built in 1913. She was a steam-driven tug that pulled barges on Lake Winnipeg and the Red River. Oh, you know what this is? This is what's left of this whole boat. Get it? Oh. So I guess this was like one of the ones that was like laying in the muck on the bank of the river, and they just pulled out whatever was left of her and restored it the best they could. Isn't that neat? Yeah, that's probably exactly what was going on with that. Yeah, they just found that sticking out of a bank on the river and decided, you know what? That's history. We're going to take care of that. Isn't that neat? Super neat. And the stack, eh? The stack. Yeah, so these were all wood burning tugs. That's what I'm reading. Super neat. Super neat. Look at this. See? And now for the tours. Yeah. Yeah, I'm pretty certain that this opens up May long weekend. And then you can go on it. See? Another light boat up there. Look at the old door. Look at the old door on that. How skinny it is. Oh, look at. Can't go on any of them. But maybe we can come back in the summertime. Let's go check out these ones over here. Yeah, it was perfect timing to come out. I was a little concerned with that ice on the sidewalks. But, whoa. Okay, let's get over here. What's the name of this boat? This one needs a little bit of restoration, it looks like. Okay. Yeah. Being a wood boat too, you would have to do restoration, I guess, every few years. Oh, I just feel spring in the air. It just feels so marvelous. hope everybody found that interesting. I certainly found it to be interesting, you know, and I like how they left a lot of it just natural, just the way it was, you know, because when you paint things all pretty and stuff, you know, it just does not give off the same vibe. So it's kind of nice to see a lot of these boats still being left to nature, you know. Be nice to coat them in shellac so that they last forever, but at the same time, you know, this is part of our history. Isn't this neat? I just really love this one. It's a boat. It's a whole boat. Well, it's not a whole boat, but it was left of a whole boat. I wonder how big it really was. I'm assuming that they'll leave the pieces out and put them in the spots that they were meant to be, so it kind of gives you an idea of how big it was. Oh yeah, I'm gonna take a few minutes now and take some beautiful pictures, and then we're gonna go see what else we can explore. We got a few hours to kill, and yeah, let's spend the afternoon. I'm out this way all the time, but you know, it's usually passing through on my way to somewhere else, and I'm so glad I stopped. What a fun explore that was. Okay, see you in a bit.